Hey guys, so I'm going to make a video on the SI drive system in the 2013 Subaru WRX STI. So right now I'm just letting my car warm up, and I had some questions about the system, so I figured that would be a good time to make it while I'm just waiting here. So I have a Perin SI drive dial cover, if that's what you guys are wondering. It just looks like that. It's just a cover for the silver part. So the SI drive is also shown on the tachometer here. You can see it says S with the SI drive right next to it, and the differential is right below it. So the differential is the silver part down here, and the SI drive is all the stuff up here. So I'm just going to go over the settings and then do some demonstration runs later. So the sport mode is what the car defaults to start in. The sport mode is, because each of these modes deals with fuel ratios of the engine, I believe. So the sport mode is like, you can get pretty good gas mileage with it, but you also have your full power distribution, but it's just distributed in a smoother manner than it would in Sport Sharp. Because Sport Sharp mode is like the most fuel to the engine, and it's just like the most torque and everything, so it's the most sporty mode that you can have. And the intelligent mode, which you get by pressing down, is the least sporty mode by far. It actually has a little indicator telling you when to shift, and it just is for good gas mileage. So to get into each mode, if I press down, you'll see I go into intelligent mode. Right there. And then if I turn the knob to the left, it'll go into sport mode. So you can see I'm in sport mode. Then if I turn it to the right, I'm in Sport Sharp mode. Just looks like that. So I'm gonna go back into sport. And with all these modes, I'm actually getting ready to drive off. With each of these modes, if you leave it in Sport Sharp and turn off your car, when you turn it back on, it will not be in Sport Sharp mode. It will be in Sport mode, which is what it defaults into. So the only mode it will stay in when you turn off the car is intelligent mode. So if you leave it in intelligent mode and turn off the car, and you turn it back on, it should still be in intelligent mode. So that's pretty much about those. And now with the differential, right here you have the auto and manual button. If I push on that, you'll see this part next to the odometer will come up. And that very smallest line means that I have, I believe it's an 20-80 ratio with 80% power to the back wheels and 20% to the front, rather than all-wheel. And I could change that by cycling up and down with this button. You can see it can go more power, or I can do a 50-50 lock. But I like leaving it in the rear wheel mode when I use it. So that's for that. And if I do the center differential by moving this down, I now have a minus right there, which means that it's stiffer in the rear than it is in the front. So I can do the same thing with just going up for the front. So I'm going to do some demonstrations with the SI drive in a little bit. Alright guys, so going over the SI drive, people ask me what mode I stay in most of the time. I'm usually in the sport mode because I feel it has the power that I need, but also has the better fuel economy and just the smoothness for everyday driving. So I'm going to try to do, it's going to be hard for me to hold the camera, but I'm going to try to do a short pull when I get out of this traffic. I'm not going to do like a really aggressive one, but just, and my car is completely stock, so it'll be just something just to show you guys a little bit of the power, but I'm not going to really be doing like an actual pull.
Caution, red light
Alright,
ahead.
and yeah, so I know the light kind of changed and got messed up, but that should have been an idea of a short little pull for you guys. The first shift I couldn't see my tach, so I was just shifting probably sooner than I thought. But it has good power in Sport Sharp. I really like it actually, it feels very fast. But yeah, I'm just going to the dealership right now actually to get something taken care of. So just kind of chilling because in the auto mall area. But yeah, so I mean, drivability, like I'm in sport mode right now, as you guys can tell. It's just nice and smooth. Nothing really crazy. Just a good daily driving mode, because the intelligent mode is too limited for me. I think that should really only be used on like the highway when you're just cruising. So just avoid some potholes. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna get something checked out with my car, and then I'll probably make some more videos a little bit later today, I hope. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.